Thanks very much, Chris. Well, the crowd are beginning to fill up here at the Lee Valley Hockey and Tennis Centre. Germany versus Argentina in Pool C. Both the teams recording victories on the opening day of the tournament and looking forward to continuing their winning ways and trying to book themselves a place in the quarter-finals. The top team in the pool goes straight through. Second and third then enter a crossover playoff, and the fourth team gets on the plane and goes home. Well, there's plenty of support for Argentina, plenty of support too for Germany as the two teams line up in the tunnel behind their captains. Anna Muller-Wehlen for Germany and Delfina Marino from Argentina lead their teams out onto the blue turf here at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. This should be a battle royale. These two teams did meet in Munich just over a week ago. Argentina were victorious 2-1 in that match, but Germany believe that they can turn that around today. And before proceedings get underway, we will pause for the national anthems. And first is the national anthem of Germany. All the players looking fairly happy there for Germany as we now turn our attention to the national anthem of Argentina as the girls link arms. Well, I don't think a national anthem pumps a team up more than the Argentinian national anthem. You could see Belen Suchi, the goalkeeper, really fired up for this game. She missed out on the London Olympics because she had a baby. But she's back with a vengeance now. We turn our attention to the lineups for this match. And Chupka starts in goal for Germany, likely to stay there. We haven't seen any rotations as yet. Lorenz and Orutz, expect them to get forward, but Muller-Wieland will be the key in the heart of their defence. in the midfield. Schroeder and Hauke were very good in the first game, linking with the forward line, and they'll be looking to do that today. Altenberg, Steppenhorst and Mavers will be looking to get the goals for Germany. And we turn our attention to Argentina, and Belansucci in goal for them. And then in defence again, look for Habib and Barrionuevo, the experienced players at the back for them. And then in the midfield, they'll be looking to get plenty of space and attack down the flanks. Habib's sister, Florencia, is there. And up front, again, they have a really potent attack. Caballero, Merino, and, of course, the young Granato. And plenty of players to come on from the bench. Ortiz had a great game in their opening match against Spain, and she'll be looking to add to her goal tally in this match as well. Suchi just getting everybody fired up at the moment. Oliveira trying to do the same, the captain of Germany, 31-year-old. In goal for Germany is Julia Chuvka. Germany in the black push back and get us underway. This is match 11 of the 2018 Women's Hockey World Cup. Coming to you from London. Straight away, free hit for Germany. Argentina thought it was theirs, and Germany almost into the circle. It's gone out of play, long corner. I'll introduce my co-commentators shortly. We'll just take this long corner just in case Germany go on the attack. As Lorenz just plays it out wide now. And another foul conceded. Well, I'm Ashley Morrison alongside me, Mel Clulo. A really positive start by Germany.
Yeah, and just looking at those starting lineups, I mean, what a fantastic forward line both teams have sent out. Yes, it's going to be about the strength of the players coming on the field, but really the three forwards for Argentina are all world class, and Germany are probably going to claim something very similar. So for me, it's going to be which defence actually plays the best in this game.
Well, Granato got a good pass from Merino. Now she goes to the corner, looks to crack that ball in, and the deflection just going over the line. And again, Argentina showing that they're more than happy to take the challenge and attack that German defence.
Let's play.
Both teams have gone on the attack. It's going to be probably a little bit more open a game, I think, than we maybe expected. Both of them wanting to get a victory and a second victory in the tournament.
And Argentina do like to press high up the field. It's something that they did against Spain and did very, very well. Obviously, in Germany, they've got a much better opposition. Certainly got some stronger players, but, you know, you take Jana Müller-Wieland out of that back four, and it is slightly inexperienced, so opportunity definitely knocking for Argentina.
Argentina quite happy to knock the ball around defensively. To Florencia Habib, she loses out though. Germany though having to go backwards. Schroeder looking for the aerial pass. It didn't happen for Oritz. Flank forward though down the flank from the captain, Müller-Wieland. Again, Germany using the width at the moment, and using it well. Argentina almost appearing to allow them to use that width. Strong challenge, edge of the circle. Does Argentina come up with possession? The ball just dropped to Granato. Clever little bit of play again coming from Magdalena Fernandez. Losing out in the midfield. Strong work being done by Habib. Two Habib sisters, Florencia wearing 16 and Agostina wearing 14. Very hard to differentiate between the two. Strong work being done there by Sanchez. After a quick start, it's sort of settled down a little bit, Mel.
Yeah, it has. I think certainly, you know, we've only played 4 minutes, but Germany will be happy with the way that they've played. I think they've pretty much every player on the pitch has, you know, has now touched the ball, and that's always important in an international game, to get your first touch as soon as you can.
Given away now, and a chance for Cavallero to break forward. She looks to play it a little bit high into the D. I thought that was off the body of Lorenz, but the umpire has given a long corner. It was off the hand as she was running back, hand part of the stick. Renato couldn't bring that under control, and Germany pick up the scraps and look to clear the danger. Super skills down the sideline being shown there by Charlotte Stapenhorst.
She won the player of the match in the opening game for Germany against South Africa, and she scored one, but created havoc all day, so she'll be looking for another big performance today.
I must admit, looking at her in the national anthem, she was smiling away. She looks like she's just really happy to be here and enjoying her hockey, and sometimes that's when you produce your best hockey.
Yeah, she spent 2 years, I think, at Repton studying for her A-levels, so she's probably got some English fans here somewhere, and as long as Germany don't play England, then, you know, the second family will support her.
Chance inside the circle now for Germany. Can they get the shot away? Forced outside, good defence. Michiel not able to get the shot away. Still alive for Germany, just a flick towards goal. It's going to go in! Well, they've got the first goal. Hannah Gablas was the player on hand, just flicking it past Suchi. And no wonder there's hugs and high fives on the bench. Germany have taken the lead.
Great posting up here by Lisa Altenberg, uses her body really well to shield the ball, and what I like about it is she didn't take her stick off the ball to then play it towards goal. She knew she was under pressure. Gablak, beautiful little jump just in front of Donati in the number 6 there, just jumped in front, didn't make a huge lead, 3-4 yards, got in front, got a stick on it and rolled it past Suchi for the first goal of the game.
Oh, you can see what that means to the German players. First goal of the tournament, though, for Hannah Gablas. What a time to score at the 6th minute, nice and early in the match. And we've seen the teams that have scored early so far in this tournament have managed to, in most cases, go on and get the victory, as Lorenz breaks forward again for Germany. Lorenz into the D, releases it. Michiel, saved by Suchi, penalty corner, Germany.
Fantastic individual skills, quick hands, indoor style, and just that little drag from right to left, and then the reverse stick dink. You can see everything that they're doing at the moment. This German side are absolutely pumped up. High fives all round.
Lorenz and Muller-Whalen wait at the top of the circle. Lorenz at the first battery, the captain at the second. The whistle goes. Lorenz, it was a good effort and a really sharp save from Suchi, high up with her mitt. Still alive for Germany. They need to get a ball back into the circle. Good defence by Argentina, just cleared forward. And they're trying to dribble it forward was Albertario. Albertario doing well. She was surrounded by 3 German players, and that's just a long ball forward, just to ease the pressure coming from.
Germany have certainly got options off the top with Charlotte Stapenhorst as well as off the field. Nikki Lorenz does get hold of that. Whether Belen Suchi needed to have the dive to glove it is irrelevant, really. I think there's so many different goalkeeping styles in this World Cup. The most important thing is that she kept it out the back of the net.
Absolutely. As long as it doesn't get past you, it doesn't matter. I'm sure Simon Mason would disagree in some extent, because it's that second phase, as long as you clear the danger as well. Teschke looks to switch the angle of attack, coming now down the right-hand side for Germany. That was where they got so much reward in their opening game against South Africa. Free hit goes their way. Lisa Grava over the ball for them. Muller-Whalen to Lorenz. been a really good start as we're approaching the halfway point of the first quarter. Germany really came out firing from the first whistle, got the lead, and are now applying pressure to Argentina.
There's just an intensity about the Germans, how they've started this game. It's something that perhaps I've not seen from them for a while. I think they're historically a team that just takes some time to get going, but you know, even the quick free hits, they're trying to take them quickly. They're not allowing Argentina the opportunity to even set a press.
Work by Shani. Doesn't even go out off the Argentina stick. Lorenz. Lorenz, easily just taking it past, and then throws the aerial pass, but just a little bit too far ahead of the run from Orutz, but kept in play well again by Michiel. That's another free hit to Germany. Argentina were caught a little bit there. I think they thought it was their free hit.
Thank you. You can play.
Husa helps it forward again. Shaoning comes back. I love the way hockey is classed in Germany as a sport for intellectuals. Germany at the moment, though, playing some intelligent hockey. As round the back they go. It's gone out for a long corner.
The speed of their transfer play as well is going to be key. They're attacking down one side, and then it's two passes, get the ball to the other side.
Short pass to the edge of the circle. Brilliant skills. Penalty corner. Superb from Lisa Altenberg. Just 3D skills, lifting it over the first stick and then drawing the foul.
Yeah, the other lead's behind too, so where am I going? She's one of the smallest players probably on the circuit, so she's got a really low centre of gravity, but it's the skills. It's the ball doesn't come off the stick very far, so defenders trying to get that off her is an absolute nightmare, and she knows exactly what she's doing. She's got a calm head, wins her team's second penalty corner of the game.
And this time we have Husa at the first battery. Oh no, in fact it's Husa at the first battery, Muller Valen at the second. I was just double checking that. Swept towards goal. Suchi low down. Good save again. This time much lower. No need for the acrobatics. Germany, that surely was a push in the back. I'm amazed they didn't go up for a referral there, but it is early in the match. Husa brings it down, avoids the challenge from Marina. It's all Germany at the moment. Argentina just cannot get their sticks on the ball.
And it's all Germany in key places, which is basically the Argentina half.
And now they've stolen possession. They've got a chance to break forward. Good run down the middle from Granato. Mourinho gets it back, looks to lay it back to Granato, but there are just too many black shirts there defending for Germany. Played off the foot. Argentina look to play on quickly. They'll be forced to go back. Valencia Habib needs two challenges. That was off the knee, just below the knee anyway. Let's go the 5 meters. That goes back into the defensive line. Now Donati pushes it out wide. Agostina Habib once again taking a blow for the team. Good spell of pressure here from Argentina. We've got just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Can they find an equaliser before the first break? Comes back to Donati again. Trying to make the German defence stretch and create some space. Not forward, another good lead coming from Cavallero. Cavallero going along the baseline. Long corner. Pacing on the sideline. Xavier Reckinger, coach of Belgium. Donati Slaps it towards goal, took a deflection. It was not a bad one off the stick. I think it was of Granato.
In the middle, yeah.
If she wasn't so good, I'd say this was a mistrap. Fantastic delivery into the circle, and I'll stick with my gut on that one. I think it was a poor mistrap by Granato, but she's that type of player that you half expect that ball to fly into the top of the net.
You certainly do. You never discount it, do you? Granato 2 times Rising Star and the FIH Player of the Year awards. As here come Argentina again. Granato made a good run. That was a perfectly timed tackle from Wortmann. There's a tenacity about Argentina at the moment. They're scrapping for every single ball. Lovely little shimmy. Chance to come down the left-hand side again. Short pass, good lead from Granato. But just catching her foot as she played that.
It was just the pressure that the German defender put on her. It wasn't the defender trying to win the ball, stepping in front. It was just that presence, letting her know that she was there, and again, mistrap onto your foot.
Well, that was a mistake in midfield, and now here is Marino. Marino goes down under the challenge from Wortmann. The Argentinian fans feel it should have been a penalty corner. It was just clumsy rather than deliberate.
Yeah, it's Fernandez making the break, and Wortmann hasn't done anything there for me. She's ended up clipping her own feet, I think, as she's gone through. So certainly looked sinister, but definitely wasn't.
Absolutely, but there was a mix-up in the midfield. Just 2 of the German players both hesitating as they thought each other was going to play the ball, and Delfina Marino just stealing the ball away from them. That's a lovely turn. Into the circle goes Marino. Passes well. Was that 5 meters? There's a big question. They've won a penalty corner, and if I was Germany, I would be referring that. There's a question being asked at the moment by Schroeder, but they've decided not to refer, although the bench wants them to refer it.
I don't think that's gone 5 personally, but
Forehand? Okay. Maggie, prior to calling the corner,
isn't it, in the box?
the German team is saying that the play was not 5. Please just check the scenario for us, please. Thanks.
Maggie Giddens of the USA in the box, and Lee Hudson of New Zealand down on the bench. Does this go 5 meters?
1, 2, 3. I say no.
Yeah, I didn't think it did to the naked eye.
Carrying the ball 5, right? Okay, thanks. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Well, I'm astounded at that one. And Germany lose their referral this early in the match. The bench looking across at them, and they are shaking their heads in disbelief.
They're not the only ones, not going to lie.
So now a really good chance for Argentina right at the end of the first quarter to pull a goal level.
Germany. Okay, Joe. Yeah.
Reckinger is absolutely fuming.
Ready?
You can bet that that will be a discussion point if they score. Shifting across. Swept towards the goal, deflected in. It's a goal, and that is going to cause even more angst among the Germans.
I think it's one of the Habib sisters.
Yeah, I think it looked to me, I'm going to go with Florencia.
Yeah, it was number 16. But you called it. Delivery, flat, low, nutmegs. Chukka in goal. A lovely deflection, but all alone out there. There wasn't a German defender on her. And I question what the mindset of that German defence was. Were they still muttering under their breath about the decision to actually give the corner?
Well, also the psychology. You lose not only a corner, but you also lose your referral, and you know how important they can be. I'm still astounded. I didn't think that was anywhere near 5 meters.
Make an effort.
I'm with you on that, but goal's a goal. It's been given 1-1 as we head into quarter time.
Well, it's history now, but it's going to be a discussion point. There's no doubt about that. I'm sure Reckinger will be wanting to have a word afterwards.
Well,
and Argentina are back in the game.
It's given them something to talk about in the studio at half-time as well, hasn't it?
Well, you counted the paces, Mel.
Obviously can't count.
Well, I think it was Marino that took it, wasn't it? She's not the tallest of players, so her strides wouldn't be more than a metre. And that is the end of the first quarter, and it is 1 apiece. And Germany feeling a little bit aggrieved at the moment, having done most of the attacking and having taken the lead. But they need to focus again. Xavier Reckinger getting them together. It is Germany 1, Argentina 1 at the end of the first quarter. Well, pulling together now is going to be really important. Reckinger, who's the first foreign coach of Germany, had 328 caps for Belgium. I'm sure he's just saying they have to focus. It was a great start for Germany. Just the 6th minute, they did some good work around the edge of the circle. Played in, it was dinked forward, and then Gablash was on the end and just managed to get it past Belensucci, and that was 1-0 to Germany. It was lovely work by Lina Michael, and then Gablash with the finishing touch. Now, this is the controversial thing. Was that 5 metres before it was played into the deep? Penalty corner was given. Germany referred it, lost their referral, and a brilliant deflection by Florencia Habib. Saw it just deflect home, and that means it's 1-1 at the end of the first quarter. Well, we're going to go pitch side now to Krista Cullen, who's with the coach of Germany.
A great start, Xavier, and a bit of frustration at the end there. Talk us through your talk to the girls.
Oh, well, I think we can outlet a little bit more in confidence, because I think we can get out of the press easily. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's what I said.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
The pushback for the second quarter by Germany, and they are going to try and carry on where they started in the first. Immediately going on the attack. Stepenhorst just leaving the ball behind momentarily. And it must have just touched, I think, the back of the stick. Or a body, I think, from the umpire's signal.
She's not complaining, so it's certainly whatever it was the right decision.
And that took a little deflection off the... Oh, no, it didn't. I thought that the pressure was just mishit by the defence of Argentina. Germany again using the width of the pitch to great advantage. Straight down the middle it goes, looking to just deflect that one forward was Altenberg. Altenberg now putting pressure on and trying to close down Sanchez. Mentioned Lisa Altenberg being one of the smallest players, also one of only 3 mothers in the tournament. Belensucci and Jodie Kenny of Australia. So congratulations to those young ladies for getting fit again and getting back at this level. Cannot be easy, and hats off to them.
Got a good group of people around them as well, I'd imagine.
Comes out wide now to Fernandez. Fernandez helps it forward. Stepping out, good defensive work coming from Schoenig. She draws the stick foul. Argentina not happy. Caballero in deep conversation with Fernandez. Watched all the way onto a stick by Jana Teschke. It's almost a very good turn coming there from Stepenhorst.
It was a tactic we saw in the first game from Germany to attack down the right-hand side, so The ball works its way out to this left midfielder, so in that situation it was Jana Teshka. And then they just spin and almost blindly then look to play it over to the right-hand side.
Agustina Habib just getting the advantage there, breaking forward now. Good pass being found to Cavallero. Cavallero draws the foul. Habib comes forward. Cavallero walks into the circle. He's played to her sister, Florencia. This time, though, the free hit goes Germany's way. Good steal in midfield by Argentina. Blind pass, though, gave possession straight back to Germany. And it comes out wide now to Teshka. Good running from her, aggressive running, but again, just not looking up and not quite finding Stapenhorst.
Just trademark play by Jana Teshka, though, breaking through from the midfield. Covers a lot of ground, and she's pretty quick over it as well.
Having to retreat there was Van der Heide, but she's done well. A little bit of space and the ball comes back to her. Now she's closed down by Schroeder. As a result, her pass was misdirected. Teshka getting plenty of touches at the moment. Granado's stick was a little bit wild, but missed ball and player. Down the line it goes. Germany again, getting a little bit of space on the right. Beats the first defender. Cuts inside the second. Into the circle. Suchi comes a long way. The ball is loose, and it's gone in. And it's a second goal of the tournament for Charlotte Stapenhorst. As soon as it ricocheted off Suchi, she was there and pounced. And Germany have reclaimed the lead.
Fantastic set of wheels round the outside, though. Hands high up the stick, so she's able to get some vision. Belensucci goes to ground and doesn't really do very much on this initial save. Picks up the rebound exceptionally well, and Charlotte Stapenhorst is never going to miss from there. Fantastic by Graver to run round that outside. 2-1 to Germany, and you have to say on the balance of play, they certainly deserve that lead.
Absolutely. Stapenhorst very happy to get her second goal of the tournament. Germany reclaim the lead, but what a run that was down the right-hand side coming from Elisa Grava. She showed such a turn of pace, and the way she beat the second defender just cutting inside was just exquisite. Germany certainly believe they can beat the world number 3 Argentina. You can tell they're oozing with confidence at the moment. Again, good pulled up by Germany. And Argentina at the moment just seem to be chasing shadows a little bit.
It's good play by Germany, isn't it? They're keeping possession, they're holding possession exceptionally well, and they're making Argentina chase the ball. We know Argentina are a dangerous team when they're in attack, but if they don't have the ball, they can't do anything with it, and it's forcing their world-class forward line to defend.
Trinchinetti getting a free hit. She breaks down the right-hand side, has to check back because there's no opportunity there. Did well to get the pass away, in fact. And this time it's Gomez who cuts infield. Gomez looked to go onto the reverse. Finds a foot just outside the circle. Alonso plays it to the left-hand side. They'll look to get it into the circle quickly, but it was a heavy touch coming from Albertario. Just maybe Argentina at the moment just rushing around that circle, not quite having the composure we're used to seeing.
I think it was the right decision because, you know, quick transfer ball off the top of the circle. Nora Barrenuevo played a fairly flat ball to Albertario and she was unable to trap it.
There's plenty of space now in the midfield for Argentina. Closed down well by Stappenhorst. And he's happy to go back. And Germany not being drawn forward, quite happy to allow Argentina to knock the ball around their defenders. Jankunas gets a little bit of space, a good bit of skill from her, releases the pass. And the stick block was superb to stop Trinchinetti getting the shot away.
I think she just needed a better first touch in that situation. Trap the ball in the circle and put something at goal.
Alive again in the midfield was Altenberg. Picked it up the line, but just misdirected. And so Argentina have possession again. Breaking forward is Albertario, but she's quick, but not that quick.
I think the German defence is obviously solid at the moment. They're really holding the middle of the field. They're telling Argentina, if you want to attack us, you're going to be going out around the outside. I think it's something Argentina aren't overly comfortable with. They want their players going on the direct route to goal, the quickest route to goal. And there's not a lot of spaces, so to see the defenders trying to hit the ball straight up to the forward line and missing out the midfield is something you don't often see.
Altenberg again, just laying the ball back. Portman goes to Lorenz. Borutz. Stappenhorst got on with that very, very quickly. Caught Argentina just on their heels, and that's why the foul was committed when she cut infield.
Inside and stop. Make an effort to stop.
Germany a little bit frustrated. Well, you could see there, wow. Schroeder not happy at all. She took the free hit, she felt, from the right spot and had to retake it. Good run inside the circle.
Anna Schroeder's been literally chatting from the first couple of minutes, if I'm honest. She felt she should have had a stick tackle, wasn't giving it. Kelly Hudson's just going over to have a little chat in her ear, try and calm her down while Michelle Joubert has a chat with another German, and that's where they could lose it. But it is nice to see, I think, a bit of aggression and a bit of passion.
Absolutely. Cecile Pieper, they were just having a chat with South African umpire, Michelle Joubert. She was born in one of the most beautiful cities I think there is, in Heidelberg. Good block from Granato, but ricochets kindly for Lorenz. Approaching the final 5 minutes of the first half. Germany, having taken the lead, were pegged back by Argentina. They've got the lead back again, and they're in search of doubling that lead. Stappenhorst collects well inside the D. What a finish! Charlotte Stappenhorst, take a bow! Well, if the first goal was good, that was superb.
That is a phenomenal pass up to Charlotte Stappenhorst. Yes, it was an absolutely fantastic and clinical finish, and you can see the huge smile on her face. But this pass is what does it for me. Fantastic first touch on the reverse. Knows where the defender is, and she has absolutely smashed that like a bullet past Belensucci, who only really reacts to the ball once it's hit the back of the net.
That is absolute power. And I think Xavier Reckinger likes it. Well, I was just saying they were looking to get an extra goal to stretch their lead before the half-time break. That is the perfect finish. And the question now is, are Argentina going to find a way back in this match?
Well, we know there's a long way to go for sure, don't we? But at the moment, their patterns of play, it's just not happening for them. Can see the frustration from some of their more senior players. Noel Barnuevo in that situation, whether she's frustrated with herself or the lead of the front runners, I'm not sure, but we know they've got world-class forwards. Give them half a chance and they can also put it in the back of the net.
Really, it's just Argentina's midfield have not been able to dominate at all. And every time, as you see there, they've just been closed down and dispossessed as Van der Heide loses possession. Teschke cuts infield, the forwards coming back and putting her under pressure, but helping her out. Good to see again is Schroeder. I don't think that actually went in play. Cavallero is complaining, but Paper never actually played that onto the field of play. Well, suddenly, that moment for Argentina's goal has been forgotten and becomes almost irrelevant. But there's still a long way to go as Van der Heide gets the decision this time. Plays it out wide now to Ortiz. Yeah, Ortiz scored 2 goals that were great to watch in their opening game as they beat Spain. How Argentina need one from her now. Again, happy to play at the back. Gomez pushes it out wide. Germany working very, very hard to close them down. Inside the deep. Good work from Habib. Out comes the keeper. Saved again. It's just gone out for, I think, a penalty corner has been given.
So this is Granato down the baseline. Jana Mullavilin loses her stick. Has a little look onto the foot, I think it probably was. And Cavallero playing the ball into the German defence. They've lost their referral. There's nothing they can talk about. And out of nothing, Argentina have potential to get back in this game.
They do. Barry Onevo at the first battery, Gomez at the second. They went with a variation with Gomez for their first goal. Can they get another? They go to Gomez again. Try something through the middle. Hit Granato and it's shot wide from the rebound. And Germany on a quick counter-attack. Breaking forward now is Gablash. Gablash held up momentarily. Still with Gablash again. She'll play that into the circle and, well, it was a good body block stopping Teschke getting anywhere near that pass.
This was the opportunity. It was a lovely one too between Gablash and Franziska Hauker on the sideline. And Teschke just didn't have the strength on that far post, but as you can see from the corner, Germany have done their homework. Arguably that's a poor miss from the rebound from Argentina by certainly not putting anything on target, but the speed of thought by Nicky Lorenz coming out the back to set up that counter-attack.
Good pass from Habib. Pulled in, deflected off the stick of Orutz. Cavallero causing trouble. She looks the most likely at the moment for the forwards for Argentina. Comes back to Gomez. A minute and a half left. Can Argentina close the gap before the long break? Granato, top of the circle, creating space. Lovely turn, shot. Brilliant save, Chupka. Over the top of Chupka somehow. Did she get a touch or was that a stick? Well, how did that stay out? It looked as if the keeper was beaten. I think she must have made the save.
I think a defender might have taken this with their stick. Fantastic received by Granato. Spins, uses some space. Shot by Sanchez, and it was Teschke with the stick.
That was superb from Teschke.
I think in moments like that as well, as a forward, you think, is it going to really be my day when you've managed to lob the ball over the goalkeeper and then the last defender clears it?
Those are the moments when you feel luck is on your side and this is the day you're going to get a victory. Comes out wide again. Argentina have got numbers. Habib plays a short pass. Turn again from Cavallero. Across the face of goal, it's in. They've got one back at the back post, and it was easily tapped in by Maria Ortiz. I said they needed goals from her, but they've got one. They've closed the gap with 30 seconds until half-time.
Germany picked up a green card in that prior to this anyway, but it's Caballero with the spin. Marino posts and uses her body well. Chupka, for me, probably should be doing more as the goalkeeper. Maybe the little lift is what gets it, but Ortiz is on the far post for a third goal, and once again Argentina has scored in the final minute of a quarter. So they could be going in at half-time with a completely different reflection.
Maria Ortiz, her third goal, as Malclulo says, at the tournament. We've had 5 goals already in this match, and we're only approaching half-time. There is confirmation of the card for Germany. They're a player down for the rest of this half, and about a minute and a half of the third quarter when we come back after the break. There goes the hooter for the end of the first half, and what a first half it has been. Germany, with 2 goals from Charlotte Stappenhorst, looked to be in the driving seat, but Ortiz, with one late in the second quarter, has closed the gap again for Argentina and given them hope when they come out for the second half. A really thrilling match. Score at half-time, Germany 3, Argentina 2, as we go pitch side to Krista Cullen.
And I'm here with Stappenhorst, who got the second and the third goal, and then unfortunately the Argentinians coming back. What was your feeling on the pitch, and how are we going to keep you guys in the lead, or how are you going to stay in the lead?
Yeah, we started really good, but now I think we we were 3 up in front, and then now we started a bit losing our defense strength. So I think keep that up, and then I think we'll be fine.
Perfect. Best of luck for the second half.
They will want to roar like lionesses today, go on the hunt and get a victory in this second half. They're the world number 3, and they want to climb the rankings, and they want to play in the gold medal match here. We'll see what they're made of now in the second half. Argentina push back. As Leonas, can they find a way back in this match? Can they steal a victory? Immediately they go on the attack and they run it over the baseline. Some would say, Mel, that was when the legend was born. It started in Sydney and they've gone from strength to strength since then.
Yeah, I think for any young girl growing up in Argentina, now they want to be Las Leonas, and when you go on tour in Argentina, it's not just about the number of people and the crowds that you get that come out to watch. It's literally a cult. They're outside your hotel room. They want autographs. And what I like as a touring team, as an international team going to Argentina, is they appreciate good hockey, and they'll spend time talking to you, and they want your autograph as much as Las Leonas. But yeah, I think any player that's played for Argentina has really put pride in that name.
Delfina Marino said it's a way of life when you join this team, and there's a huge responsibility when you don the shirt. And just as I say that, she steals possession. Chupka comes out across the face of goal. Caballero was waiting at the back post. Very difficult one to tap in.
Well, it's all her own work. Delfina Marino picks the pocket of Nikki Lorenz. Fantastic composure here. And you can see she's disappointed. It's a ridiculous angle to try this shot from. But in Delfina Marino, the world's best player at the moment, you could see the disappointment and almost hit Michelle Joubert on the other side.
She is indeed. She's the FIH Player of the Year for 2017. Delfina Marino, so currently voted the best player. And really leading from the front. Argentina, though, can they find a way back? Donati has to just check back, so close to being stolen. Good pressure from Mavers. Beef down the side, gets the free hit for Argentina. Just lifted into the edge of the circle and deemed dangerous. Germany just need to keep a little bit of possession, because at the start of this third quarter, there's still a player down at the moment, and they've just struggled a little bit. I think they've just come back to the actual 11 players.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting, because Germany have probably gone in at half-time and wondered, you know, they've probably played their best half of hockey against Argentina for a long, long time, and they're only a goal up, and it really has been that concentration at the end of each quarter that's let them down. And from Argentina's perspective, they know they're probably in second gear at the moment. They haven't played very well, but again, they've gone in with a 3-2 scoreline, so they're still very much in this game.
Here come Argentina again. Cavallero collects, looks to go around the outside. The defender ends up on her backside. So too does Nicky Lorenz. And the decision goes Germany's way.
So this is given for obstruction. Cavallero backing into Nicky Lorenz. I think as a defender, if you hold your ground and a player runs into you, the stick's not on the end of the ball.
Marino again gets inside the circle, angles it across. Oh, my word! Just wide, coming in late at the back post, but what a chance that was for Argentina to pull level. Unlucky for Cavallero.
Fantastic by Marino playing the ball, and Granato's run takes Muller-Wieland's got to go with the most dangerous player in that situation, which was Granato, and Cavallero, you got to say, has missed by a mile for a player of her quality and her standard.
Still reckon she's going to get one today. She just looks the most likely to score. Well, you were talking about Germany playing their best game of hockey. They've record in the World Cups, they've met 4 times. Argentina have won 3. 1998, though, Germany managed to upset Argentina and won 3-2. You just wonder whether 20 years later, I know how some statisticians love those stats.
You love a stat, Ashley, and you know it. Hey, it's possible, but I'm hoping for a few more goals in this second half, I have to say. Warm the crowd up before England against USA at 8 o'clock.
Absolutely. Well, if you do like your stats, I mean, Germany started their women's hockey team. The Berlin Hockey Club was the first one, 1899. And the first women's team in Argentina was 10 years later in 1909, Belgrano ladies. So they're 10 years younger than Germany. Played into the circle. And deflected out. So the Germany ball from the side. Hopefully, no one in the crowd took that one on the scot. Keeper almost tripping over her own feet. Pace has just slowed a little bit. Mind you, it was a very hectic pace in the first half. Keeper again. Big gap open up for her to play it to the edge of the circle. Opted to just keep possession at the moment and make Argentina shuttle one way and the other. Good play from Lorenz. Lorenz advances to the D, plays it in top of the circle. Appeals from Germany. Of course, they don't have their referral, but that's good umpiring. Michel Joubert saw the foot, helped Kelly Hudson out, and the umpires combined, and Germany have a penalty corner.
I'm sure there's nothing worse as an umpire if you don't see the foot, you can't actually give it, and with no referral, because Germany lost their referral to the 5-yard in the first half. So, as you say, up off the leg of von der Heide there, you can clearly see it from the replay. Kelly Hudson's blocked, but fantastic by Michel Joubert, probably 2 of the most experienced umpires here at this competition, taking control of the game.
So, 3rd penalty corner of the match for Germany. Nicky Lorenz at the first battery. Muller-Wieland at the second. It goes to Lorenz here, looking for a variation. Goes to the injector, tries to keep it alive, and was looking for another foot. The best they could get from Hauke, though, was another long corner. She's frustrated.
Not happy with the delivery back from Nikki Lorenz here. Whether it's the delivery or the person stood in front of her that blocked the view. Certainly
Very
not what...
difficult pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think personally the ball was in the wrong place rather than the player blocking the view.
Cooper again on the right-hand side, trying to find a way through. Argentina seem to be quite happy to give Germany the width, but then just not let them into the circle. Good passage of play. And from the side now for Germany. Again, they have to come back and they'll switch play across. Lorenz. Leveland. Little push forward, almost taken there by Trincinetti. And now that's created a bit of space for Germany, looking to get inside the circle. Good defence, looking for a foot. Great defence, though, from Sanchez, so experienced. And now it's picked up, carried forward. And Trincinetti. Who's the whistle being blown?
Leave the ball.
Pieper, it was, who didn't realise that the umpire wanted a word with it.
You're so generous.
I believe everyone is innocent till proven guilty.
I think Nikki Lorenz has been fantastic for Germany so far. She's got one of the quickest right-to-left drags that I've seen for a long, long time, and the number of Argentina forwards or players who are being basically outskilled and being eliminated by it.
Cincinnati, her ball into the circle's a good one on the reverse stick, and Chupka with a great save. I'll get it out eventually.
Giancunas here, off the back foot, falling away. Big left glove from Chupka in goal.
And she moved across well.
Certainly didn't clear it out of the danger area. But she got something on it and she's kept Germany in the lead.
Hauke. And it goes out wide to Teschka. She hits it into the circle. There's trouble here for Argentina. On the width, and unfortunately it doesn't get close to goal. Stappenhorst this time, her radar was off, but Altenberg was the one who really needed to get the shot away here.
She has one of the best first touches in world hockey, Lisa Altenberg. It does not matter how the ball arrives at her, she traps it every single time. I agree, I think she could have done more to move Belensucci in the goal, and Charlotte Stappenhorst for once has missed the target.
Mind you, we're being a bit harsh. She's got 3 goals in the tournament and has scored 2 crackers.
That's why we expect more. She's still smiling, though.
Comes out wide now to Barrionuevo. Very tight angle down the side, and it goes out off the stick of Marino. Mullervalen will just take her time. Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So far, this is the first quarter we've had no goals in. It's been a little bit more cat and mouse this 15-minute spell. Hauke, a little bit of space for her. Schoening decides to accelerate. Stappenhorst ahead of her, just checks back. And that was a difficult pass, but aware of the danger was Mullervalen. Lorenz, good skills, just drew Marino one way and created space for herself to get the pass away. And that's a good pass to Hauke. Hauke now advances towards the corner. Good little stick poke coming from Sanchez.
Seems to be one of Teschka's staple moves, that one, just roll in off the left-hand side and smash it out to the right.
It's been very effective.
Absolutely.
And the German fans down below us are beginning to find their voice, trying to just encourage their team to another goal, and unfortunately just getting underneath that one was Michael Schoening. So Argentina trying to play out from defence. Schoening was Closing in there. That's great skills in the end from Sanchez. Marino, good skills from her. Just dink the ball into the turf, and now it's bounced up and caught Schroeder in the face. Hopefully she is okay, although this doesn't look the best at the moment. Well, she's on her feet, but going straight off for attention.
Up off her, unfortunately for her, I mean, it's fantastic skills by Marino here, and it just comes up off her own stick and into the, looks like probably the cheekbone or the mouth for the way that she's coming off, so hopefully the gum shield's done its work.
Well, hopefully it has. And Schroeder, whose pre-match ritual is a certain energy drink. Don't know if we're allowed to mention it. Well, she's been lively in the game. Hopefully she will recover from that and be back out there soon. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball comes out wide now to Gomez. Helps it forward. Granato turns into the circle. Granato advances. Penalty corner.
It's just the change of pace here. Picks the ball up, rolls, and then it's the speed and quickness in which Granato is able to spin. I think there's just a stick tackle by Schoenig as Granato is getting the shot away. Unfortunately for Argentina, Noel Barrenuevo's just been substituted off.
Well, they've still got Gomez at the first battery. Donati was lined up at the second. Stop. Gomez sweeps towards goal, looking for the deflection from Granato. They've won another penalty corner. Good defence from Germany.
Yeah, personally, I think Germany have been all over this deflection so far this evening. It's at least the second time they've tried to do this, and it hasn't paid off for them. I think it was Victoria Husa there with the block on Maria Granato.
Again, Gomez is there. This time they go to Donati. She hits, looks for the deflection. In fact, it came up, I think, off the defender, so it is a long corner. And Argentina screaming to the ball patrol to get the ball out. They wanted to get on with things quickly, and he was watching the replay on the big screen. It'll be another long corner. Argentina would love an equaliser before the final 15 minutes. What a position that would put them in to just accelerate home to victory. Just a show from Alonso. Alonso under pressure, stumbles, but gets the free hit, plays on quickly. It was deflected up off the captain into her own player for Germany. So a free hit. Marino takes it. It's the 5 metres, drills it across. It's just gone wide.
Fantastic by Marino here, and definitely a touch on the near post. I think it's from Caballero again. Player you think is going to score at some point this evening, but the angle just defeated her.
She's getting closer. Well, just to show how tough hockey players are, pleased to say that Schroeder is back on the pitch for Germany after that blow to the mouth. Germany need to concentrate now, this final minute and a half. They do not want to concede. Comes out wide now to Gomez. Help down the line. It's a good pass from Sanchez.
Michel Joubert just needed to hold the whistle fractionally longer. It's one of those nightmare situations for an umpire, but Marino had managed to be about 2 yards outside the circle.
Desperately trying to clear that was Muller-Whalen. There's a card going to be issued. And it's issued to the captain, Delfina Marino. So she was complaining about the advantage not being played. Michelle Joubert blowing the whistle, in her opinion, just a little bit early.
It's almost like a double whammy, that one, isn't it? Frustrated that you didn't get the advantage, and then frustrated that you then get sent off.
It's a green card only, just 2 minutes. So she'll miss a good minute and a half of the final quarter. Argentina will start that with just 10 players. Interesting to see if Germany look to really take advantage in that opening minute and a half. Pass thrown forward, looking for the run from Orutz. Bounces out of play, and the hooter goes, and that is the end of the third quarter. The first quarter we've had with no goals so far. Xavier Reckinger out of his little bench very, very quickly. So too, to be fair, Agustin Corradini, the coach of Argentina. The score here is still Germany 3, Argentina 2, with 15 minutes to go. Well, Argentina in a huddle. They are always a group together. They win together, they lose together. So we take a look at some of the highlights from this quarter. And Argentina really came out from the start, and it was so close. Cavallero just couldn't get her body round, Mel.
No, she couldn't. I think, I don't know whether she stumbled on the turf as well as she was trying to get the shot away, which forced it. But this was Germany's best chance by far. Lisa Altenberg should have done more herself after a fantastic receive. And then the ball pops to Stappenhorst, who, in fairness, had to take a pretty quick shot on the turn. Missed out on the hat-trick in that situation, but has certainly, you know, put her team in the ascendancy going into this final quarter.
Certainly didn't. To be fair, Suchi did well to come and close Altenberg down. Well, you can see the whole crowd here at the Lee Valley Hockey and Tennis Centre totally enthralled with what is going on down on the pitch. These two teams, just 2 of 3 teams to have played every single Women's World Cup. The only other team being the Netherlands. So it's not surprising we've had a battle royale from them. The question is, who's going to come out on top? Can Germany hang on or find another goal, or can Argentina find an equaliser? Both these teams won their opening game in this pool, which is Pool C. So you would think that a win would put them in the box seat to progress straight through to the quarter-final. Germany with a player advantage at the moment. And have it for about another 10 seconds or so. Good block, stops the ball getting in, and then penalised is Celine Orutz. Celine Orutz, whose father was from Istanbul, moved to Germany when he was 10, met their mother in medical school. Her and Timur become the 2 first Turkish players to play for the German national hockey team.
Yeah, set up one fantastic goal today, so good to see.
Argentina making their way forward as we see the players for the next match arriving. USA versus England. Smiles on the faces. I don't know what tunes they're listening to.
Commentary, surely.
You would hope so, wouldn't you? Well, you know Susanna Townsend well. I'm sure she'd be more of a tune person.
She would, and their choice of music is shocking.
Here come Argentina, though, searching for an equaliser. The ball played across, good deflection away from goal. That was a really important touch from Grava. And equally important touch again, just taking it over the side. Maria Nuevo plays on quickly, just came off the body of Orutz. Orutz again gets the decision this time. She was under pressure from Marino. Marino just gives a very evil stare to Kelly Hudson.
Somehow Germany have got to get the possession game back, but the possession game back in the right areas. Absolutely, Argentina are pressurising this back three and doing exceptionally well.
Well, Mavers did well there, got the pass out wide as well, under pressure. It's the ball. Now is Schroeder. Schroeder into the circle, to the baseline. Schroeder pulls it back. There's nobody there for Germany. Wow, that was a really, really good opportunity for Germany. Great work by Schroeder.
Glides around the back, Schroeder chucks the ball back, and I think it's Marie Mavers here, just misses the trap, which you don't often see from a German forward. And then Lisa Altenberg just couldn't then follow up behind her. Scramble defence from Argentina. But you do sense there's more goals to come in this game.
Indeed. Germany just pushing the ball over the side. Cecile Cooper giving possession away. Argentina making the changes. Rolling substitutions. This is where it really counts, if you can keep your energy level up late in a game. I heard Xavier Reckinger say before the game his team were going to grow into the tournament. Chance for Argentina. Brilliant block coming in from Lorenz. That was a lovely turn inside the circle from Albertario.
Fantastic defending. I mean, Albertario's really got hold of that backhand shot. You know, it's your day when it hits you square on the stick as a defender.
Lorenz, as you said earlier, she's been really good at the back. Grave now cuts infield, pulls away from Barrio Nuevo. Well, there was a stick check there. Barrio Nuevo again getting involved, but Grave continues. Good advantage played by the umpires. Into the D it goes. Was that a foot? Yes, it was indeed.
Surely there's a card coming for that stick tackle. No, got away with it. Clearly the penalty corner is enough in this situation. Fantastic ball in. It's the deflection just on the edge of the circle, but from Argentina that puts it onto the foot of Donati. But once again, fantastic running by Grava. Stick tackle there by Nora Barronuevo that she's got away with.
Well, was this deliberate? Do you think there's a player lurking behind her? Did she deliberately put her foot there?
You could say that, but on the other angle, there genuinely was a deflection on the top of the circle.
I agree with you, but it was a very solid stop. Lorenz sweeps towards goal. Good save from Suchi. And now it's Argentina that want to break forward. Suchi's kept her team alive in this match. Unfortunately, that pass just didn't come off, and it's been stolen by Germany. One back again by Argentina. Good work in the midfield, and that was a deliberate foot that time from Lorenz. Donati helps it out wide. Argentina got numbers forward. There's danger for Germany if they can get the ball into the circle. Good defence outside of the circle, forcing Argentina back to halfway.
Trinchinetti making the lead to the edge of the circle. The number 4, Albertario, on that far post, just couldn't get hold of it. But again, kind of sensing at the moment that the goal's going to come from one side in Argentina, but they are cautious to the German counter-attack, which is, I think, is going to make it for a fascinating final 9 minutes.
Trinchinetti, who apparently wears the same pair of earrings every time she plays. They're her lucky earrings. At the moment, they're not proving too lucky.
I think she's been harshly done by that aerial ball. Trinchinetti was in front of Jana Muller-Wieland as the aerial ball was thrown up. Forwards leading into the space, therefore the defender should have backed off.
Looked as if it just clipped the foot of Von der Heide, but it's play on as Stapenhorst looked to break down the right-hand side. And we both feel there's more goals in this match, but time is ticking by. We're almost at the halfway point of the final quarter. Germany still clinging to their 3-2 lead.
I think Argentina have got to go for it at some point, which is then going to leave them exposed at the back.
Well, by that, you say they'll go to a kicking back?
Potentially. At the moment, I don't think they're playing well enough to have a kicking back, because Belensucci's being asked to make a number of saves in the goal. I think the difference in the other game, certainly when England went to the kicking back in the first game, is Maddie Hinch was a spectator.
And also, you don't see Argentina do that often, to be fair. So Germany, patient build-up again, deflected over the baseline. It'll be a long corner. Breeze picks up, which is welcome on a very warm day here in London. Pieper looking to just cut infield. She does well, leaves Trinchinetti in her wake. Into the circle she goes. That was just pushed away. Anywhere would do. Now Argentina trying to find a way to create an attack of their own, and forced back again was Albertario. Has to go all the way back. Short little pass now to van der Heide. Van der Heide comes out wide. Barrionuevo, such an experienced player. Hasn't had a go from the penalty corner yet. Heavy touch in the midfield from Sanchez. Free hit though goes to Argentina. Still plenty of time for a couple of goals. How quickly was it New Zealand got two? Was it 23 seconds, I think, between the two? Charlie Broom was telling us. So it'll be Argentina from the side again. Sanchez plays on quickly. Good defence, getting ahead of the attacker by Pieper, but it's still Argentina. Tumble taken just outside the D from Marino. Free hit, they've got to go the 5 meters, they do. Into the D goes Lopez. Lopez through the legs. Good defending, almost stolen back by Trinchinetti. And now it will be a long corner. Habib, Florencia Habib played it wide. Into the circle it goes, no one's clearing it. Marino trying to turn inside the D. Almost tried to just spoon that into a foot, but couldn't manage as she fell. Germany help it down the side, but it now comes to Barrionuevo. Short pass from her, goes infield. Still alive, Lopez, good block coming in from Schoening. Chance now for Germany to break. Help forward, that's a good pass to Stapenhorst. Stapenhorst needs to get the touch. Great defending, coming across well was Julia Gomez. Still alive though for Germany. That's a bad pass though, gives possession back to Argentina, and they can go on the attack. Trinchinetti now. Cuts infield, Grava doing good work, just forcing her back and infield. Just eases the pressure for Germany. This is how the table will look as it stands. Germany will go top, Argentina will move into second spot. And South Africa and Spain play tomorrow. And this is nervous times, Mel.
It is nervous times, and I think in Argentina's case, I think the more when they get the possession, the forwards, they're just going to start running with it. There's not really going to be an inclination to look for passes. They are, don't get me wrong, world-class players, but they're now, this is my single crusade, and that actually could end up being their downfall.
And Argentina desperately need possession at the moment. Germany are the players keeping possession well. Hauke, short little pass, infield from her, finds Wortmann, back to Hauke, she cuts infield. Muller-Weyland will sweep that out onto the left-hand side into the sunshine. Bouncing ball goes out for a long corner, came off the Argentinian stick. 4 minutes left in this match for Germany to hang on.
Again, it's a patient build-up by Germany. Crash ball in, can be difficult to trap, but again, in Argentina and Habib in particular, those are the traps you expect them to make, and when things like that happen, I think it shows that perhaps Germany have been fantastic so far today, but it's forced Argentina to be off their game.
Just saw the possession stats on the screen, and it's pretty even, 51% to 49. Strong challenge coming in on Wortmann. She gets the free hit though, and that just eats up more time. Less than 3.5 minutes left. Hauke in space on the right. helps it down the line. McKeel, who set up the first goal. Good run from her. I thought that was maybe off a foot, but no appeals from the Germans, so no vision was impaired. Into the sun again. Desperate little run coming from Urutz. Over the side it goes. Urutz will look for options, take her time. Self-passes, comes back into the defensive line. And Hauke couldn't bring that under control. So possession now for Argentina, but they need to get it up the other end of the pitch, and they need to do it quickly. Barrio Nuevo plays it in from the side. Need to keep possession. One hand on the stick there from Alonso. Germany forcing them wide, looking to play on, and there's going to be... I thought there was a strong blast. It was going to be a card.
Argentina are going to a kicking back. We wondered whether they would. We haven't seen it very often.
There you go. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And they've played on a little bit early. Just waiting for Belansucci, I think, to get out of the danger zone. Whistle is gone now. So we'll have Malclulo in a minute as the ball comes into the D. Argentina looking for the equaliser. Swing and a miss. And that may well be the chance of the game. Just gone a-begging there.
It's fantastic defended by Franziska Hauke here. Look at that. Huge wind-up, you've got to say, by Fernandez. But brave from Hauke to come in from that situation. Potentially going to get hit by the stick, but in this game, that doesn't matter.
Well, Mal, in the excitement, I've forgotten to ask you who your vitality player of the match may be. You can think as this attack happens. Marino lost possession at the top of the circle, and it's a free hit for shielding the ball with her stick.
I'm still going to stand by the person that we've spoken about quite often. I think Stappenhorst has played very well to get the 2 goals, but for me, the German number 4, Nike Lorenz, has been absolutely outstanding. Her elimination skills, her distribution out the back, and being a defender, she's my player of the match.
Well, the free hit this time goes to Argentina. Just over the baseline, long corner. We're approaching the final minute. So Lorenz is the player of the match, but she's going to have to be on her mettle. Here come Argentina. One last attack into the circle. Is it going to break free? It does at the top of the circle. Good defense again, Germany. Scrambling. Gomez. Played out wide. 37 seconds left. In it goes across the face of goal. Nobody gets on the end of it. And the Argentinian players look to the skies. Played on quickly. Cavallero looking to go along the baseline. Took a deflection over the baseline. Off Schoening. Long corner. That's taken quickly. Habib plays it wide. They need to get the ball in the circle. 15 seconds remaining. And a penalty corner. And Germany don't have a referral. And they can surround the umpire as much as they like. They have no referral left.
There's absolutely no way Kelly Hudson can see that from this side. You've got to say it does look like there's an injustice, but there is nothing she can do about it. So this ball in here, I mean, Altenberg has taken that in the middle of the stick, so you can understand her frustration. But they lost their referral, rightly or wrongly. Now this is the situation. They conceded from this situation before. They've got to get their heads in the game.
Well, Barrio Nuevo waits at the top of the D. It comes to her. She sweeps towards goal. It deflected up. It'll be a retake. What drama.
Wow. Still looking for these tips and touches again. Oh, it's a fantastic save by Chupka in that situation. Granato does get her stick on the ball, and it's instinctive left hand up.
Well played, Julia Chupka. You're going to have to do it all again, though, as Barrio Nuevo lines up again. Every single Argentinian player forward now. This time, they go to Gomez, look to play it behind her back, and that is going to be that. It was misplaced. Gomez couldn't find Barrio Nuevo. And it is Germany that are celebrating, and well they might. Argentina, well, they kept knocking, but they just couldn't break down the defence of Germany. And look at the celebrations between the goalkeepers. Kowalski comes on and celebrates with Chupka. That was a crucial save right at the death for Germany. And they worked hard for that victory, Mel.
They did, and they thoroughly deserved that victory. Jana Muller-Wieland in the pre-show mentioned they had something up their sleeve. She felt they were going to win. They learned some lessons from the game. They lost 2-1 recently. And on the day, they outsmarted and they outplayed an exceptionally good Argentina side. And, you know, they'll feel a couple of decisions, key decisions went against them. But wow, what a game.
It was indeed. What a game. The final score, Germany 3, Argentina 2. Well, what a game we've witnessed. Germany did not allow Argentina to play, and this is what it means now in Pool C. Germany jump above Argentina and are top of the table. South Africa and Spain will play tomorrow, but there's still more action to come your way today as the United States are about to do battle with the host nation, England. We're going to go pitch side now to Krista Cullen.
And I'm here with Muller-Wieland, and they've just beaten Argentina 3-2. And you held on from half-time to hold on to that 3-2 advantage. Just talk me through it.
I mean, I think we played an amazing first half, and we're leading 3-1, which was really good of us. And then Argentina came back. They are a world-class team, so it was hard to defend in the end. But we're very happy that we went off with 3 points.
And you were attacking down the right-hand side. 2 of your goals came from attacking down the right-hand side. Was that part of the tactic?
Not necessarily, just in general, like high speed, like go forward, be brave, and then go for the best. And yeah, we scored.
And then talking about the resilience you guys showed in defence, you know, those Argentinian attackers are strong. Just how did it feel on the pitch? Because it came right up to the wire.
It felt like a final in the end. We were just like, how much longer? Very German of us to defend, and we were lacking that a bit in the past, so we were happy to have that strength back.
Congratulations again, and best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.